Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Um, Happy New Year. Welcome to 2025. I know I haven't uploaded in a while. I was just on vacation break. I just came back. I now have access to the proper recording software. I didn't want to record it on my laptop because it's always like comes out really jank. But anyways, I know my mic's pretty bad right now because I'm using a different microphone. But anyways, welcome back to another episode. I have tons of videos like that are just like archived and then I need to post and I'll get by that very soon, but we'll do one episode a day. Today I wanted to talk about reflecting on my semester and where this year stacks up to other past years. So I've already entered in. I've done all the prep um, off camera, but I've done all the prep. Essentially what I do every year is I kind of like rank each month I had with any highlight moments or low light moments, and then at the end of the year I'll give a collective um, year year rating out of 10. And so I've done this since 2016 um, up until now, because 2016 was the most pivotal moment for me. It's when I moved into the K through 12 school uh, that kind of like established the most memorable parts of my childhood. So, anyways, let's get started. So, for reference, this is what happened in 2023. Kind of to explain what happened over this course. This was my graduation year, and everything was going actually pretty smoothly, as you could tell. All these ratings are fairly high. This is my second semester of my senior year in my K through 12 high school. And yeah, I mean, I had senioritis, but I was traveling to Iceland. Just like, I was outside more. I also had my driver's license as well, so that was definitely helped. And as you can see, towards the kind of like latter end of the summer, I was working, and I definitely could have been traveling more, so that's why these ratings are fairly low. Obviously, the start of coming to Penn was a highlight. That's why these ratings are relatively high compared to the others. And then towards the latter end, this is the final season. This was the one of the lowest lights for me. I never really recovered from senioritis, so my work ethic was really poor. That's why this is 2 out of 10. And I remember I was on this 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. schedule, and you might be thinking, oh, waking up at 5 a.m., sleeping at 5 p.m., that doesn't sound bad. No, I'm waking up at 5 p.m. and I'm waking up at 5 a.m. That's why it was so bad. Anyways, basically, 2023 inspired me to go on a generational run 2024, and I'll explain that soon. But to give you guys a little bit more context on how I ranked each year, 2016 was my fifth grade year. Basically what I did, I've ranked these, you know, at the each of year and end of each year, and I basically adjust the rankings after each year as well. So just hindsight, I just like will adjust all these past rankings just to like kind of keep it relative to each other. Um, and yeah, so that was my fifth grade year. This was my sixth grade year where I released one of the most cringiest diss tracks. Sorry. And then this was when I went to see this camp like CTY, and also I was in cross country, so that was really fun. Um, 2019 was the one of my favorite years. That's when we did the Japanese Minecraft server you probably saw in the early videos, and we also had a gener. I created this amazing New Year's track. 2020 was COVID, and you might be thinking, well, COVID, like, you can't really see each other, you're not face to face, you're losing that in person interaction. This is where I got really close with a lot of my current, hometown friends. So definitely a highlight. We played a lot of games together, and we just kept really close in contact over kind of like the COVID span of duration. Um, we had like face cam Fridays and stuff like that. Anyways, 2021 was the year where I had to log in. So this was like junior, sophomore year. I had to like just fully log in so that's why I was pretty low. 2022, So I opened for Long Long, the world-renowned pianist, and I did floral design. So this was a very like definitely obviously I was still doing that college prep, SAT. I think I concluded SATs then, but I was just doing a lot of that stuff, and it was actually pretty fun. So I definitely accomplished a lot during this year. I'm definitely proud of it, although it was very tough. That's why it's a 7 out of 10. And 7.5, like I said, 2023. I don't have to explain that, but graduation, bad ending, and a trip to Iceland. Anyways, now to 2024. I'm gonna just go by like month by month and then give you guys the final rating out of 10. So, January 8th, because I feel like I ended off 2023 on such a bad note, I set some New Year's resolutions that I'll kind of like bring forth next episode, because I do take resolutions pretty seriously and try my best to work towards them as like kind of my year-round goals. So, yeah, like I said, January I took it pretty, like I just wanted to kind of like reflect and also realign myself with values that I thought I lost in the 2 previous months. So I maximized my time over winter break, and I also what is this? Went to an alumni panel, and beginning of the semester you have a lot of highlights. You have no work to do, so it's just a lot of hanging out with your friends. February 2nd, oh no, not February 2nd, but February, the month, I gave it 2 out of 10. I remember this was a rough patch. I remember I was deeply entrenched trying to balance my workload, and also like we also had auditions, spring auditions, and there was some controversy around that. And then to add on top of that, there was this worst hell weekend of my life where I was just getting berated and just like slapped around. It was so bad. But I realized in March, I was like, you know what? I gotta care less. I'm stressing way too much. So I had a lot of banta, especially in New York. Funny Kevin bull cut. Oh yeah, Kevin had a funny bull cut back then, and that was also concert. So it was overall a pretty good month. I will say something that this subtract was part of the concert, but that's like, yeah, we don't have to tap into that. Anyways, now moving on to April. April was this gig, Spring Fling, and my retreat. Oh, this was good. This was good. This is like the end of the year. You had your gig. You had the Spring Fling gig. You also had a gig in New York, which was kind of fun ish. We had also the retreat, which was also kind of fun, and then finals had just ended. And then May, I'm back home, end of the semester. May's my birthday, and you would expect this to be higher, but the issue is, again, it aligned with my brother's graduation. Good on him. Congratulations to him. But so it was like my birthday was kind of overshadowed, which is totally fine. I'm kind of used to it. It's been like that for the past couple years, because like it always aligns with graduations. Anyways, June, started my internship. Was a complete blast. I felt like I learned a lot. I added a ton of routine into my life. Like I said, one of my biggest like things I kind of like don't like about myself is that I'm pretty inconsistent, and me working adds routine into my life, and I really appreciate that. And also the working environment was really healthy as well, all kind of catering to just kind of build me up as a like year one analyst. So it was like definitely super rewarding. I also went to Japan for 2 weeks, which is also really fun, and our family had a house in Florida, so I went there as well. So overall, no complaints, nothing bad happened this month, and I felt like I just improved drastically. July, again, still working. I also sold a Pokemon collection for approximately like $2,200. So it was a big collection I've collected since I was a kid. And I also started vocal lessons. I think this was less eventful because I didn't go to I didn't travel, but I was still doing a lot. However, usually like July 4th was a little not the best, because usually I go to this place with a huge fireworks show, so it wasn't the best, but it was still good. August, end of internship. That's where when I crashed my car. But that's why I subtracted a 1 point. If I didn't crash my car, it'd be also a perfect 10 out of 10. End of my internship, so I was like, obviously, I was like relieved, and I still kept that routine up of waking up early and sleeping fairly early. And we went to a Leve concert, and it was also the beginning of the sem. We went to Six Flags, so that was also pretty fun. September, kind of like the actual start of the sem. We had auditions, was super fun, and I also rushed that fraternity I'm in now, which is also, both of these were super fun, but also very anxiety inducing. And karaoke, obviously, who doesn't like karaoke? October, this was a pretty low point. This is when like pledging was pretty bad. I was just working, and there's just a lot of angry moments, a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety. November, concert, retreat 1, karaoke initiation. Again, kind of similar to my previous years. This was just like, towards the end, it got better. And then December, finals, retreat 2, break again, and something that made, yeah, so that was very good. That's why December is a 9 out of 10. And I think definitely compared to last year, I ended off on a very strong note, and I'm very happy, and there's a lot to look forward to in 2025. But kind of this growth cycle doesn't stop. So I'm glad that 2023 had sparked a kind of like growth journey for me in 2024, and I want to continue that and keep taking my New Year's resolutions seriously, so that 2025 can also be a good year as well. So, what does that mean? I'm giving 2025, or 2024, sorry guys, an 8 out of 10. Anyways, thank you guys. A little longer video this time, but be on the lookout. I'm doing my New Year's resolution video next, and that's all I have. Thank you guys so much for listening. If you stayed all the way, comment your favorite month, man. Comment your favorite month, like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.